Yeah, Sunday. I was at the beach, yes.
Coach, upcoming series, I mean, they're all big, but as you come down the home stretch here, just talk about how much weight you're putting on this one in UCLA against the defending world champs.
Well, we keep talking about how important the last 8 games were, and we knocked one of those off last night and got a victory. And prior to that, it was an important series at Arizona State, and we fumbled that, or we got whipped. They beat us pretty good in all 3 areas, played better than us, and we haven't fared very well on the road. And they're the defending national champions. And oh boy, I heard Berg pitch last night, so he's been out of action, and he's obviously if he's 100%. He's a big difference in their ball club, so that'll make it even tougher and more challenging for us to go down there and see if we're successful. They run out 3 really good pitchers in the weekends against anybody, and then David's, arguably one of the best closers in the country. So I do know that their lineup's beat up a little bit, and that's kind of been some of their issues, I believe. But anytime, you're playing the defending national champions on their home turf, and I understand it's supposed to be really warm down there, so. We have done fairly well at UCLA in the last couple of trips down there, and maybe this will be the one that we can build on, that we finally get to play well in a Pac-12 road series, and we need to, obviously, and any win that we can get out of these next 7 is critical for our positioning for the playoffs.
You feel like you still have a shot at hosting?
Yeah, I think we're on the outside edge of that. I think we'd have to finish awfully strong. We'd have to clearly come in 3rd in the pack, ahead of Arizona State, because they would have an argument that they beat us 2 out of 3 if they have the same record. Why us and not them? Then it goes down. The things that they rationalize. That committee has a miserable job to get it right. I do know a lot of the committee members. I've known my athletic directors at different places have been on the committee. They work very hard to get it right, and no matter what, there's always that scrutiny of palms up from some people. Why not us? And the bubble teams are probably their worst nightmare of not getting in, and then just the hosting opportunities is always a tough one to figure out as well.
You guys got 15 runs on the road last year. Do you feel like, I know you guys have pulled off a road series, but do you feel like offensively you guys kind of came through under those circumstances, and you'd normally take that and just think your pitching might hold up?
Let's see, is that Arizona State? Did we get 15?
Yeah, wasn't it? And did you have
6? We got 4.
6, 4, and 5.
Oh yeah, but we gave up too many.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but there was the desert with the wind blowing out, and this time of the year, I'm not sure 15's going 13 innings without scoring. We scored in the first on Saturday of 4, and they just blew Goldie off the mound and the pitching. So. I thought maybe we could have done a little better offensively. I think Coach Waz and Coach Oman would say the same thing. And UCLA with their pitching, they're a lot like us. They're pitching and defense and try to win the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And with Berg back in the mix, that was their formula for last year, and that's kind of been their. When they play well, they pitch really well. So we need to pitch better. There's no question about it, and we need to try to find a way to. Crack Pirelli and Watson and Poteet, hopefully get a lead, so we try to take Berg out of the equation if he's back and healthy.